Shalom, this is GMS 100 Sit Downs coming back with the lesson. First off and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there spreading this word of sincerity and the truth all over the four corners of the earth. God, this is going to be a message to the watchmen. Number 12, which is spiritual. You know, we the 12 tribes, 12 sons of Israel, 12 tectonic plates on the earth, 12 hours in a day, 12 months in a year. All in all, the number 12, 12,000 out of each tribe. All in all, 12 is a spiritual number, so Yahweh it's going to be a spiritual lesson also through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. I'm just going to go through the spirit, man. The spirit hit me. You know, I was meditating upon leadership, man. I was meditating upon leadership, meditating on how we got to guide our people, man. You know, that's one thing I often pray for, is that I might be a good guide unto the children of Israel, man. You know, and I think that's a very good ability, strong ability to have, to be able to guide, man. You know, because leading while you have your hands in the pocket comes often over as an offense, you know. But if you guide, you're also leading, but you're guiding them because you know the path, you know where to go, you know how to act, you know how to, you know. So to guide people in the right direction is a beautiful thing, man. If you, for example, with your son, man. Let's say you have a son. If your son is about to do something messed up, and if your son is about to do something he's not allowed to do, you know, I'm talking about 3, 4, 5-year-old son. You know, he's about to do something, you know, some naughty thing. He's gonna break something, or he's gonna mess something up, or he's about to use the markers on the wall, and you catch him and he sees you, and if you don't have to tell him nothing, just look at him and he doesn't do it, or he behaves himself, that's more beautiful than when he still tempts you and still, you know, that you have to, beat him for the thing. No, you don't want that. You want things to go smooth, easy, with understanding. So you don't even have to say anything, but your son understands you, and that's also beautiful in the truth, man. I'm not comparing brothers with little sons, but we are children, man. We need to be taught again. We need to be instructed again. And if that instruction goes so smoothly that you don't have to hit the hammer on the table, exercise authority over people and stuff like that, then that's better, man, because that's often not the way, man. That's often not the way. Of course, as an elder brother, as a leader, camp leader, or first, second, third, fourth in command, you gotta be a good overseer, man. An overseer, but like I said, man, it's better to be someone who guides than someone who leads. Because a person that is walking up front and looking towards, looking straight ahead, he's not seeing what's happening to his men that are walking behind him, man. But someone that's guiding, he's walking alongside his men, and while we all walking in the path, he's leading, he's guiding his men towards the right path, man. With the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of course. So I got 2 scriptures lined up quick, but probably more scriptures gonna come out. I will arrive at my project in like 15 minutes. But hey, maybe I'll take I call that the D route that it takes longer. Anyway, this is 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 1. The elders which are among you I exhort, which the word exhort means to strengthen. The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Yahushua, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Like we are all partakers in the glory that shall be revealed, man. We are all suffering in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And if you're not suffering, if you're not catching hell, then I would be worried, man. If you're not catching hell, then I would be worried, because hey, that's just the thing that comes with this truth, man. There's no easy way, basically. There is no easy way. This is just what it is, man. If you sign up, through the Spirit, and you are bid to the marriage, man, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. Like the book of Sirach chapter 2 says, prepare that when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul from temptation, because that's something that comes with the job, man, whether you like it or not. Verse 2, feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. So, feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, man. That's a very important factor, man. You as a more experienced man, you as an overseer, you got to guide them in the understanding also, man. You got to understand, we are dealing with the flesh, man. The flesh which is corruptible, the flesh that makes us do things that we don't want to do, man. The flesh that makes us tired, lazy, things like that. You're watching a movie, you're not tired at all, but then when you go in the scriptures, you start yawning, man. That's some bullshit, man. So a man that does not see that's Satan messing you up, a man that does not see that's a demon, a demon of slumber that wants to make you tired, so you don't continue reading the scriptures. A man that is not experienced in those situations or that feeling, he's not gonna see. So study with these guys, man. Feed them the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and then you're gonna catch them. Then you're gonna catch that demon. Well, you're gonna scope that demon. For example, brothers don't show up, or brothers are not paying attention during the study session. They feel like going and stuff. They feel like taking a nap. You gotta exhort these brothers, man. You gotta strengthen these brothers and explain them, like, listen, man, it's a demon, man. It's a demon. We should continue and fight the flesh, man. Motivate, and exhort and guide, man. It's very important. So it says, verse 2, feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly. Okay, now let's look up that word constraint. Because if this truth is all a constraint unto you, then the Most High is furious towards you, man. If this truth is constrained, and if this truth is like a burden, of course we carry the cross. With the cross, if you look into the word cross, it says burden. But I mean, if this truth is not really what you want, if taking the oversight and guiding people is not really what you want, that's what this is about. So let's look up that word constraint. By force or constraint. You see, Let it not be forced, man. That's why when you gotta force a girl, when you gotta force somebody to like you. I said it, girl. Yeah, I said it, girl. Because if a girl doesn't really like you and you gotta force her, then that's a messed up feeling, man. That's messed up. But if you gotta force someone to go with you, then when you force that person to go with you, and you enjoy it, but then you look at that person and you see that person is not really enjoying himself or herself, then you be like, okay, then whatever, man. That's not even then it's not even that dope to be with that person, So when when the task of being an overseer is being laid upon you, being a guide, having somewhat experience in this truth, then you should do it happily, man. You should do it happily, man. And if it irritates you, go on damn fast, man. Go fasting, man. Go fasting. Pray more. Because this is a thing that you should willingly do, man, with pleasure. Helping brothers to walk more upright in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So it says, feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. You see, so the same goes for making videos, man. That's feeding the flock. Feeding the flock that is among you are your brethren, but spiritually, through this internet, everyone is among us, man. I only have to send one text message, for example, to the brother in Baltimore, and he's basically one text message away, man. So he's close, And then you got brothers all over the world that can by let's say 3 clicks, you click on the YouTube app, you click on a brother's video, and you click play, man. You don't even have to click play nowadays, because YouTube starts playing out of itself, man. So you got to be, you shouldn't feel forced. It should be through the Spirit. It should all be through the Spirit that you do these things, man. You shouldn't feel messed up because of it. This is our job, man. This is our office. Not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind. Jerry, you gotta be ready, man. You gotta observe. You gotta observe, meditate. You can't be swift. You can be swift in judgment, but you also gotta check out, other sides of the stories and stuff like that. Get the whole picture, man. Get the whole pictures. That's why these Christians and these Old Testament junkies, they are bugged out, man. Because how are you gonna understand the New Testament if you never read the Old Testament? How are you gonna get salvation if you don't deal with the New Testament, wherein Yahushua the Savior came, whereof it is talked about in the book in the Old Testament? You see, verse 3: neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. You see, so you become a beautiful guide when you are an example. When brothers can look at you like, damn, man, you don't even have to say anything. You got everything in check. That's beautiful, man. When you got everything in check, when you as leaders are in order, the camp, basically the brethren will have an example towards which we the brothers have to go, man. That's why we have a beautiful example, which is the elder apostles of Great Millstone, man. You see how they doing the work, man. 30 plus years, man. That's a beautiful example, man. And that motivates brothers, man. That motivates brothers. We got beautiful brothers out there constantly pushing this truth, man. That's a motivation, man. If you see a brother makes a video every day or multiple videos every day, that's a motivation, man. You know? And that's beautiful, man. So by your good works, like the scripture says, you can provoke brothers unto good works, man. And provoke means to irritate, but yeah, it could be actually, man. Let me grab that scripture. Provoke good works. Hebrews chapter 10 and 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Now, provoke, like I said, it means to irritate. I'm gonna grab it. Inciting, incitement, irritation. So it can cause irritation, man. But that irritation does not necessarily have to be towards you, because if that's the case, then he's a demon, man. Then he's a demon. You know, that irritation can be towards himself, man, because he doesn't do the work as you do, because he's not pushing as hard as you do. That can be the irritation, man. You know, but provoking someone to good works is by having your own works in check, man. You know, having your own things in order, man. Your own ways in check, man. Under Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, by being what? An example, man. Like I said, if you are a good example, you don't even have to say anything. Brothers see how they have to be, because you are among them. That's why, you know, as brothers in the camps, you know, that's really what I'm talking about. That's why this video is also a message to the watchmen. You know, but of course, it's also helpful unto brothers that are not in camps, because this is the way we should be, man. This is instruction unto righteousness, you know, which is given through the scriptures. It's not my own words. I'm reading the scriptures. This is what the scripture says. Not as being lords. Let me read it again. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 3. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. So, yeah, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, didn't say like, man, y'all need to be worshipped or served, and you know, when you get a camp, now you have a bunch of servants. No, man. That we are not set up as being lords, man. You're not set up as being a lord. You are set up to help every brother, man. You are set up to help every brother, man. Let me grab this real quick, man. Let me grab this real quick. It's in the book of Sirach. Bear with me for a moment. Greater thou art. Gone. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So the greater thou art, the more humble thyself. But if you see you have gained a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding over the past years, and now it's time to basically instruct your men and to guide them onto wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and righteousness. But you being a demon, you want to be Lord. You want to, you know, put the hammer on the table and now it's you know, that doesn't work, man. That does not work, man. You know, okay, some brothers need sometimes they need a kick. You know, I don't like to say that, but you know, you gotta push them in the back, you know, a little bit violently before they wake the fuck up, man. You know, you got certain brothers like that too, man. If like, for example, the apostles only say 3 videos a week, so I'm only do 3 videos, or maybe they don't even do 3 videos. You know, brothers like that, man, you gotta smack them with a spiritual smack in the face, man. You know, you can't come a little bit harsh on them, because certain brothers need that, man. But not everyone. And like I said, if you show them how it's done, then you don't even have to say anything. Then you can just simply say, like, listen, man, you know what we gotta do, man. We gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. We gotta move towards the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai with gladness, man. With gladness, with hope, you know. And when you have that hope, then you got the spirit to do this work, man. Because by pushing out this word, the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is closer each and every day, man. Because why? The book of Matthew says this. Let me finish this real quick. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. So Yahushua is happy with that, man. That's the chief shepherd. Yahushua is happy to see that, man. If you guided, if you were a guide, if you were helpful, needful by brethren, instead of being feared. Because he might flip out again. Hey, yeah, man, he's always like this, man. You know, I'm also dealing with the flesh and stuff like that. You know, brothers ain't supposed to fear you, man. Brothers is supposed to cling on to you as a big brother, man. That's how brothers are supposed to feel, man. Happily clinging on to you as a big brother, man. And that is beauty unto Yahushai, man. That's beauty unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. You know? Let me see. Last scripture. Where was it? I thought I clicked it, man. Matthew? Gone. This is Matthew chapter 20, verse 25. But Yahushua called them unto him, and said, Ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise authority upon them. But it shall not be so among you. But whosoever will be great among you, let him be your minister. Now let's look up that word minister, man. Let's look it up. The word minister in the Greek, diakonos, one who executes the commandments of another, of a master, a servant, attendant. To be a minister is to be a servant, man. That's to be a servant. The servant of a king. A waiter, one who serves food and drink. What's that food and drink, man? That food and drink is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's what you're serving. Guidance, instruction towards your man. That's what you're serving, man. You know, so if you are becoming great in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you got to learn to help brothers, man, instead of exercising authority. Man, fuck that authority, man. Fuck that glory, man. There ain't no glory, man. Yahushai didn't receive his glory yet. So who are you, man? Who are you? Stay humble, man. I'm telling you, stay humble, man. Who are you to glory while Yahushai is waiting upon his men so he can receive his glory, like it says in the book of John, chapter 17, man? Who are you, man? So guide your man. Don't be a leader and smacking down the hammer, man. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, but you know, I'll figure something out. You know? But that's the mentality you gotta be in, man. The greater thou art, the more humble thou be. Humbleness is the key, man. You know, and to be a great overseer. I'm not talking towards camp leaders. I'm talking towards brothers that have been in this truth like 4, 5 years, 6 years. Brothers need you, man. That's what you gotta realize, man. Brothers don't need somebody while they're already dealing in the world with all these fucking Edomites that wanna command them to do certain things and have authority over them, like it says here. You know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them. That's something of the heathens, man. So you don't want to You don't want to hear that from brothers while they are already dealing with that in the world. You don't want to hear that from brothers then also. If it has to be, then it has to be, of course. But you know, you don't want things to go like that outside of your daily work. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Message to the Watchman, man, part 12. So with that, I'm gonna say, Kala Layim Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Bashem Rukakodash Shalom to the elect.